Aaron, you're midway through your first week with the new group. How's it panning out for you?
Yeah, it's been a good week so far. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of information that I'm trying to get the guys to retain, and then get them into hockey shape as quickly as possible. But the guys came all in pretty good shape. I don't think there's any real issues out there from that side. DeLuca's looked real good, which is awesome. And then the rest of the guys have also come in and they're obviously pros over the summer.
Are there any of the group that have come in and you've thought to yourself, now this guy looks in superb shape?
Well, a lot of guys actually look in really, really good shape, and it's funny. It's some of the the older guys. Obviously, Jono is Jono. He's in great shape. Aaron's in great shape. Duba's in really good shape. Cantor's in great shape. Aaron Brocklehurst is like there's literally there's I could name most of the guys right now that have come in really, really good shape. So I don't want to leave guys out who maybe also are in good shape. But really, I'm really happy and pleasantly surprised with how good everyone's looked.
Good stuff. So the goaltending tandem of the two Czechs, what's the chemistry been like between them?
Really good. Really, really good. Obviously, Thomas is a veteran guy, and who I'm assuming Pavel knew, growing up and watched him leave to many different leagues. And I know they had dinner the first night, and it seems like a really good situation so far for us.
And the other guy, the British guy that you brought in, he'll be learning at every step from them, won't he?
Yeah, he's super excited. He said he's just going to be a sponge all year. Let them help him out as much as they can, and go from there.
You said that you'd like to play the two Czech goalies 30 minutes each in the first two games. Why is that? Why did he not want to sort of see them over 60 minutes?
Well, I think it's a long summer, and it's just easier to give them that initial half a game workload, and gets me a chance to get both of them in on the same night and kind of flip. One will start Saturday, one will start Sunday, and the other will come in for the last 30.
Poprad are a younger team than yours, aren't they? I don't know how you would compare their league with the IHL. What are you expecting?
Well, I mean, that Slovak league's a good league. They're younger, they'll play with pace, or, they're a puck possession type of league. They'll be a good test for us. I think they've been on the ice for over 3 weeks now and have played 3 games. Um, So, for us, we're not really worried about the result this weekend. We're just worried about making sure that, we work on some things that we need to work on and also get guys into game shape. That's a huge one for us. It's only playing three preseason games. Guys got to get into that type of game shape so that we're ready to go on the 31st.
Presumably, after Sunday night, you'll study all the videos. Have you got any sort of anything specific planned other than the normal training routines?
No, just standard training camp type stuff. Like I said, we've been going through a lot of the system stuff the last few days here. There's a little bit of system overload at times, and I don't want guys second guessing or thinking out there. I just want them to play and try to build some chemistry and give us a good 60 each night.
You got your power play in mind?
You know what? We won't even practice the power play this week. There's not enough time for it, so we'll probably run with a few units, maybe go 3 units over the weekend and just let them play. Give them some paperwork in the morning of the game, what the breakouts will look like, how we'd like them to look in zone, and then just kind of let them be creative and go from there. It's a 2 week camp, isn't a ton of time to get everything in right away, and we're playing a game the first weekend, so the special team stuff kind of takes a back seat to some of the other core things.
Okay. Finally, when you look at the main contenders for the title, are there any in the last week or two that have stepped up their game with their recruitments? Any that have caught your eye?
Well, I mean, obviously, Belfast came in the last week there and I think added 4 or 5 guys and a couple pretty big name guys on that list. So, we talked early in the summer and we knew they'd reload, which I think they have. They have a little bit of the chemistry issue like we do now as well with all the change that they have there. So we'll see what kind of team they turn into. And then with Cardiff basically has 85% of their core team back, and they've just moved a few pieces out and a few pieces in, so they'll be there as well. So two good teams.
Either of those who you think are the most formidable threat, or are they pretty much balanced like they were last year?
Yeah, I think they're both they're both really good teams. But it'll be interesting to see how Belfast gels together. Similar situation to us if they can get things going right away, they'll be a tough out. And same with us. If we can get on the same page and get some chemistry and get playing the right way right away, I think we should be right there.
Excellent.